XRP is going to be running at 8 times the speed. In this episode of Crypto News in a Flash, we are going to discuss XLS56. This is an amendment to the XRP ledger for batch transactions. This would allow the XRP ledger to bundle 8 transactions for each operation. Apparently, bundling a process in this way is called an atomic operation. This amendment has 4 different operational modes. All or nothing, which processes all the transactions only if each is successful. If any fail, the entire batch fails. Only one. This processes transactions sequentially, stopping upon a successful transaction. This one sounds kind of weird, but this is a method that's good for testing multiple payment methods. Until failure. Continuous processing of transactions until it encounters a failure. This process is ideal for operations where each step is dependent on the previous step. And then independent. Processes each transaction in the batch independently, regardless of success or failure of the others. Example. Token swaps require meticulous coordination, with each party executing transactions that could fail independently, leading to mismatches. This would allow token swaps to be bundled into a single atomic batch, ensuring that either both swaps occur successfully or neither does. This is so cool. With its support for operational modes, it can enter transactions for different use cases, providing flexibility. This reduces the risk of partial completions in complex operations, ensuring that complicated transactions can be operated all at once. And as a bonus, it lowers the transaction fees. Since all transactions will be bundled into a single transaction, it would still process on the XRPL as a single transaction, only burning 10 drops. Obviously, they can change and adjust the burn rate later if they need to, but this is still amazing, and it's an interesting system that's being built. And because the XRP ledger can only operate at approximately 1,500 transactions per second, while that's still true, these atomic operation bundles into each transaction theoretically could boost XRPL up to 12,000 transactions per second, because each of the 1,500 transactions could handle 8, and at the same time making it a better ledger to process complex transactions. I cannot emphasize how cool this is. It just makes you wonder, with everything that's going on that's so good right now, why are they working on boosting the speed of the XRP ledger? We have often speculated about the public and private ledgers. I came to a theory that it is very possible that the private ledger has been used to run all the possible operations that they want to be operating right now, but can't because of legislation. So all the banks, cross-border payments, derivatives, and whatnot, like all these partnerships that they've got, it's possible that for 10 years that they've been syncing the private ledger to all their partner systems and running simulations for global operations, matching theoretical transactions to actual ones, finding the flaws in the systems, the bottlenecks, waiting for laws and regulations to be put into place, which would explain all the weird price spikes, right? These glitch prices that everyone are seeing everywhere, and every time the price glitches, it's higher and higher. Like it was $60 years ago, then it was $3,000, then it was $19,000, then it was $63,000, and this recent one had the XRP price per XRP at like $670,000 or something per coin. And if these really are glitches from the private ledger, and this private ledger has actually been a test ledger this whole time that they've used to simulate adoption across the system, then the prices being different between the private ledger and the public ledger actually and finally makes sense to me. Before, it didn't. I just told anyone who said that the price was different that that makes no sense, because it didn't to me. It didn't make any sense. But if they've been actually using the private ledger as a test ledger, then it does make sense. And now they are working on this unique amendment to add atomic operations to the XRP bundle transactions and increasing the speed up to 8 times. It makes you wonder, what did they run into on the private ledger that made them go, hey, you know what this ledger can use? A little more speed. But as of right now, the XLS56 is still in the test phase and has not been voted on by the validators as of yet. It's on a test network called BatchNet, and in case you get curious and want to check it out, that's where it's at. I personally can't wait to hear more updates about this amendment. It sounds really cool to me. And I hope you guys like this one, because I really did. Wealth, love, and authenticity to you all.